All right, today, guys, I want to be talking a little bit about how life is as a man, how we move in society, how important we are, and how we should never compromise our self worth for society's benefit. That how we should always know to value ourselves as men and know what we bring to this world and what we bring to each other and our loved ones and our family. So, first thing first, I will be discussing seven ways that you can build confidence as a man of what you bring as an individual and as a man. So first know your self worth as a man. When I say self worth, I mean know who you are to the core. Know that who you want to be. Like know who what person that is you. Like know yourself. Know what is my values. What are my morals. Like what is the things that I want to accomplish. What is my goals. What is my aspiration. What is my drive. What is my purpose. What is my why. Like know all these things and truly like go from step to step to step to step and really find out that inner knowing of who you are as an individual and who you are as a man. That is so important because if you wins all these that I just told, if you think about them and you apply them and you really think about the like each thing that I just said to the core and you really think about it and you really like try to understand who am I. And once you find out that, you're gonna be powerful. You're gonna feel that you know yourself, you can take care of people, you can provide something because you know how you function as a man in society, you know yourself. And once you like you're gonna become so powerful because as men we don't always know like who we are and we don't find out until later in life. We don't find out what is my goal, like what goal setting do I want to do, what do I want to do with my life. And mostly we struggle from ages from 18 and until like 25. That's typically the struggle. That's typically when you feel the most stressed, you feel the most about your future, you feel the most depressed, maybe you feel the most sad because you just and I know it for myself. I'm just like trying to figure out which man I'm gonna be in this world, which individual I'm gonna be in society. Like that's really what it's all about. Like knowing what do you want to carry on, what legacy do you want to leave on this, what mark do you want to leave on this world. Like what do you want to accomplish as an individual in this short period of time, in this short period that we can call life, that we can call that we are in this presence. Like what mark do we want to set? Like how do we even want to get remembered and actually do something, or do we just want to be ordinary and just flow and nobody's gonna know who the fuck we were, or do we want to leave something important to other people, benefit other people in different areas, from our own knowledge, from our own being, from our own self understanding. Like how do we want to place these things, and how should we place these things, and really like try to figure out what do I want to be, which man do I want to leave my kids to think about, which man do I want to leave my wife to think about. Like how am I gonna be as a man to my family, to my loved ones, to my friends, to my family, to my brothers, to everyone around us. Like what mark do we want to set on them? Is it are we gonna help them elevate? Are we gonna help elevate them, or are we just gonna be ordinary and just don't leave any legacy behind or anything that they can really be proud of. Because I'm trying to make everybody around me proud. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna live this life, because I'm really passionate about this, because I want to leave an impact. I want to help somebody seeing this video and thinking shit, like really thinking about life, and really thinking like how do I become something, like just do something that is gonna help other people, whether it be giving knowledge about something that you truly passionate about, or applying a job, or doing something that nobody has done before, or doing something that really is special, that nobody has really like tried to do, because it's not really been looked at, or people have not attempted it, or whatever it be. Like, be a man about it, like really like try to like figure out what is your why to be in this world. Why are you here at this particular time, in this particular moment? And once you figure that out, I'm on the way to figure that shit out, because I'm like most men from 18 to 25. That's where you get to know yourself as a man, and know how am I gonna function in society, how am I gonna move in society with the people around me and with other people in general and shit. Like, do I want to be somebody that's just ordinary? Do I want to be somebody that's respected? Do I want to be somebody that's feared? Like, we can choose as men how we're gonna be in society, and we can always work on our own personal development, that we can always work on. And if we're constantly improving, it's gonna better everyone around us. Like, constant improvement for a man is the best thing, and that's when a man feels the most happy, or a boy feels the most happy, when he's constantly improving his mental health, his surroundings, his mindset, his soul. Like, when he's constantly improving every area of his life, that's when us men are the most fulfilled and the most happy. So number 2 is figure out how the world functions. Like, really figure out, and I haven't figured that shit out yet. I'm still learning about myself a lot, and I'm still trying to improve because I got flaws. We all got flaws. We all have different stuff that just makes us disbelieve ourselves, or makes us sad, or makes like there's things that's going on in our everyday that makes us want to quit, that makes us don't want to interact with other people sometimes, or want to feel like want to be alone, or want to just not deal with anything, because we are not living up to our optimal development, or to who we should be, that who God wants us to be, who we should be for our families, who we should be for our friends. We're not living up to that, to the optimal level. So we feel sometimes that though I can feel that sometimes I can be misplaced, or I can like feel like, damn, like it's really hard out here. But that's just how the world is. The world is just not a cute place for a man, or like something a man is just gonna go out there and just not experience pain, because we all have to experience that pain, because that builds strong character, that builds us. We building, us men, we building from pain and from suffering, on from traumatic experiences. That's what we build from, and we get stronger by it. We got more knowledge about it. We see our flaws, and we try to work on them. That's what separates us as men. Like, once something is hurting us, we like, for example, take a breakup, or take, like, that's the most popular like break on it. Like, take a breakup and like look at that and see, like, how do a man respond to a breakup? He works on himself. He works on his mindset. He works on his, like, he gets ultra focused on developing himself and personal growth. Like, he goes to the gym. He starts reading books. He starts getting more knowledge. He starts want to do all this self development. Like because he has gone through that experience of pain, and then he want to build himself to get stronger, so he don't have to deal with that pain again. So do that make sense? Like he builds himself to the point where he's like, nah, I ain't find to deal with this pain no more, because like that pain from that breakup, I took that pain and made it into a strength, and I took that weakness that I had right there and made it into my strength, and I got stronger, and I really like build myself to a better me. And that's what it's all about as us as men, that we build ourselves constantly, and we don't ever get replaced, or we don't ever get lazy, because as a man you can't afford to be lazy. And I get that sometimes. I can sometimes not feel to do stuff, but you gotta get it done anyway. That's how we survive as men in this world. We don't get the luxury to just be here. Like, we need to provide something. That's what the essence of us men is. We need to provide something. We need to do something in a day-to-day life that has a meaning, that has a purpose with it. Like, that's really something we're passionate about. That's where we get our happiness from. It's when we create or we build something. That's where we as men are the most happy and the most fulfilled, as I just talked about. Like, that's where or when we're competing against other men in something, maybe sports, maybe knowledge, like whatever, competing and building and providing. That's where we find our happy places as men, and that's where we feel the most fulfilled, when we succeed in these areas, different areas, and when we succeed against other men. That's where we get our dopamine and from, like, when we figure out how to succeed. So number 3 is gonna be like, stop complaining as a man. As a man, you can't afford to complain. You can't afford to just be out here in this world and to not work on yourself, and to not build something, and to not provide something. You can't afford that, because you're gonna be a nobody. Nobody's gonna respect you. Nobody's gonna look you in the eyes and think, okay, this is a guy that needs to have to get my respect. No, nobody's gonna give a fuck. Nobody looks as a man, and everybody else. I know a lot of people here on YouTube talk about this, but really, like, as a man, your respect from other people is the most important thing. They don't even need to love you. They don't need to love you as a man. If they respect you, they're gonna put you above. If you don't respect you, if you don't have respect from people as a man, you're gonna have the baddest life ever. You're gonna feel depressed. You're gonna feel sad. Nobody wants to hang around you. Nobody wants to be with you. You're gonna be sad all the time, because you don't have no respect from people. That's the most important thing as us as men, and we should build something now, create something that makes other people respect us. That's the whole point. Like, make other people respect us in a way that we feel happy, because when other people respect us, we feel happy as men, because that means that we have done something that is worth of respecting. Like, we've done something with our lives, we've done something with our situation, we have created, we have built, we have provided. That's the whole meaning. So you need to have respect as a man. Fuck love. No, not fuck love, because love is the most important. Like, love is the most strongest emotion ever. To feel loved, or to feel love somebody, is the most it's the strongest emotion in the whole world. Like, there's nothing that's compared to when you love somebody. So love is also important, but as a man, we need to have that respect for people. That's how you function as a man. That's where you get your off. Like, that's when you have respect from people, because you feel powerful. And that's the whole thing. We should feel powerful as men. We should feel like kings. We should feel that energy. We should feel that strength, that we really, like, are something in this world, that we mean something. Like, and I'm really passionate about it. Like, we are something in this world, and being respected as a man is the top priority for every man. It should be the top priority. To create something, or to interact with people, so people respect you. That you don't look like a dog. You don't look like somebody that just doesn't want to take care of himself. Like, you actually look like on point. You work out. You build something. You have businesses. You have multiple businesses. You make a good income. You have a job. You have good friends. You have a good girlfriend that respect you. You have friends that respect you. That's the life that every man should live, and that's what every man deserves. But he gotta get out here and wait for it. Wait for it. Your family, you gotta wait for your family to respect you. You gotta wait for your girlfriend respect you. You gotta wait for your friends respect you. And once all those three that I just named up, if they all respect you, you have won in life as a man. When you build something and when you create something, if your family respect you, if your friends respect you, if your girlfriend, then you won at life. Then you won against life as a man. If everybody respects you, that you're close with, that your close friends and family, if they all respect you, you won. So that's number 3. Number 4 is number 3 was not stop complaining. Number 4 is never get complacent as a man. Complacency is the most detrimental thing a man can experience. That being complacent or replaced with somebody that's better, because that just tells us that we are unfulfilled. We unfulfilled the potential as men. Because if there's some other man that's better at you or something, you pretty much just lost. Like you just nobody in comparison to him. That's how the world looks at it. You're nothing. If other man wins against you in something, he's better than you. That's pretty simple. He's better than you. He won against you. So you need to work your ass off. So you make sure that nobody in your field is better than you. That's what we should always. If we get into something as men, sports, whatever, you should aim to be the best, aim to be the brightest. You should aim to be the most intellectual. You should aim to be the most well-spoken. You should aim to be the most handsome. You should aim to be the most fit. Like all these areas, you need to aim to be these things. Like, and that's gonna give you a confidence. Like nobody. Like if you feel that if people can see he's the best at every single metric, so he's the ultimate. He's the ultimate man. He's the ultimate being. So need to work on every area. So there's not many men that can compete with you when you are at the highest level in every single category. Then it's done. Then it's you are the best, and that's how we should live as men, being the best in every single thing. And no, it's not okay to be number 2 when you have the option to be number 1, or when you can just work more and be number 1. Then it's not okay to be number 2. Not for a single minute is it okay for you to just be number 2 when you can work and be number 1. No way. So what I would say with that is be more. And number 5 is gonna be more intellectual. Always, as a man, always want to be more bright up here, because our intelligence is what function in this world. Is what makes this world function. Is the intelligence of intelligent men. That's what this world is also built by. Because there's been some men that's made something up, or that's made some discovers, or that's built something from the mind and put it out in this world that everybody benefits from. So your mind is also one of your strongest tools as a man. Your body and your mind. If you can get those two right and get those two to the ultimate level of your own consciousness or your own being, like it's done. You ultimate, like you the best. So if you can get control over your mind and your body, nothing can stop you. Like if you can get control over your diet, if you can get control over sleep, if you can read more, if you can get knowledge about different topics and know everything about different topics, like if you can take maybe an article and you can really understand it and really like get into the depth like other people can't, you won. Like you also winning there, because if you can get control over your body is not hard. Just go to the gym. Mind is a lot harder, like, because you can of course you can train yourself to be more intelligent. You can always train your mind. You can always become smarter in topics and how you discuss and how you view in your views, in your way to approach things. You can be more intelligent, but it's hard to become more intelligent. It's harder than working on your body, because your body that can probably come. That's also hard if you fat, but you can work. You can always work on every areas of your life that you are weak in. So work and do the work and become a master of your own reality. Number 6 is gonna be take care of yourself first and foremost. As men, we need to be selfish. We need to stop always wanna, like, we also need to take care of, like, means with selfish I mean we need to take care of ourselves. We also need to provide and take care of our family and our loved ones. But we need to take care of ourselves. We need to take care of our mental health. Our mental health is the strength that we benefit from. It's something that we need to get control over, because once a man has his control over his mental state, he's unstoppable. There's nobody that can tell him shit that is gonna shake him in any way or form. So you need to get a control over your mental state and need to really find peace within. So that's number 6, and that's very important. Number 7, the last one, is gonna be always strive to be better. Be better each day. I don't care how much, if it's just 1%, be better as a man. You need to become ultimate. You need to become the winner in everybody's eyes. You need to become that good that you can be, that you can look at yourself and see, I'm better than I was 1 year ago. And you can, like, continue that and just be better each day and develop new habits, develop new skills every single day. You need to do different stuff every single day to expand your mind and to expand your body and to expand everything else in the area of your life. And that's how you get optimal. You get your reality to be the best for you as a man. And that was it for this video. Thank you for watching, man.